By the way, there's also categories of dreams. Like there's what we call prophetic dreams. There's what we call healing dreams. There's what we call destiny dreams. There's what we call direction dreams. So in all these categories, you will see that there are different things that the Spirit is saying and revealing in your life. I'm going to take a dream, and then I want another dream, a dark dream, where you are being chased, where, you know when you peep through the window and then you realize, oh, they saw me. And then the chase starts, right? I know you have these dreams. I don't know why you are shy about them, right? I'm going to show you certain things. Some of you guys, your dreams are there to reveal evil patterns in your life that if you understood, you will know how to withstand them. Because those are also what we call deliverance dreams. Tell me about your dark dream.
I am always being chased. It always comes in different locations, different forms.
Since you were young, isn't it?
It's been a while, for a couple of years, I guess.
Okay.
But it's,
Can you remember the time or the age at which it started? What was happening around you? Were you in school? Were you out of school?
I'm not too sure, but
Okay.
I would say probably around university.
Okay.
Up until now, it still happens.
Okay. And how many years will that be?
University is 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So tell me one dream. Just tell me one dream that you remember.
The recent one maybe is 3, 4 weeks ago. I was in a particular space, and then
Could you recognize it? Tell me as much details as you possibly can.
it's like we were in like there's a lot of people, like in a building of a sort. And then there's a lot of people, and then trouble erupted on this side. So a lot of people started moving. I was with a lot of people, but then eventually, as the dreams progress, usually I end up being the one who is being chased, looking for escape routes. In this particular one, I was in an enclosed space, and I saw a space in which I could escape. And then when I tried to escape, it was no longer there. Usually the dreams end. I don't get caught, but I'm always running, looking for escape routes, jumping. Sometimes if it's happening that I'm on the streets, then it means I'm mostly jumping gates, opening these other doors, jumping to this space, trying to escape. If I'm in an enclosed space, I'm always trying to look for openings, maybe windows, things like that.
Yeah,
This particular one, there were windows, things like that I could try to escape.
Okay.
through.
So here's what's important if a dream is going to be interpreted, is to tell the dream, just all of the dream. This is what happened and that's what happened. But I get the gist because it's been a reoccurring dream. When you are in a dream and suddenly the scene change, that usually spiritually signifies the change of time. So suddenly, like, I was in Midrand, and then I was in Pretoria. That shift in space is usually the passage of time. It means this is what will happen, and then after some time, it's going to be followed by this. Now, your dream is really, let's take about the recent dream where you felt like you were in this enclosed space. That enclosed space that you felt is the spirit of stagnation. And it's like the spirit of stagnation has been following you. And it's been Satan wanting to put you in a place where he traps you. Where when you look at, this is what happens when the spirit, that type of spirit follows a person. You are always moving in your life. Looks like there's always movement. That's happening and that's happening. But when you measure things over time, you actually realize we've been in the same place. But you're always activities. So when you were seeing this window, for an example, so windows in dreams signify, or they talk about visions. So you are in this place, but you have a vision for what is greater than where you are at. And each time you try and reach for it, you can't find it. So what happens is, like this spirit is okay with you seeing things and trying to reach for things, but you are unable to reach for those things. So what do you then do? Is each time you have those dreams, you wake up. Let me help you with two things. Windows signify visions. They signify you receiving a vision for something that is greater than yourself. Here's the key thing about visions. Visions are able to transport you to the time of their possibility whilst you are in the now. If you have a vision for something that is to happen 5 years from now, by power of vision, you are able to enter that 5 years, even though you exist in the now. Secondly, doors are opportunities that are supposed to open up. So each time you try and find these escape and try and find these doors, it means this thing that encircles your life, each time there are opportunities that arise, even though you can see the opportunity, you can reach for the opportunity, it shuts the door. Gates, seasons, once again. Gates represents coming out of one era, right? An era of your life into the next era of your life. And as soon as you are ready to transition into the next era of your life, it once again gets closed on you. So depending on what the opening was, when you have those dreams, you wake up. Number one, you take authority against the spirit of limitation and the spirit of stagnancy, right? And two, if it was a window, you start to declare. Find scriptures about what the Bible says about visions. Start to make those declarations about the visions of your life. If it was a door, start to talk and command doors to open up. If it's gates also, Psalms 24, lift up your heads, O you gates, and be lifted up, you everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. So that means this is what you've been fighting for the past 6 years. You've been in a battle with the spirit of stagnancy for the past 6 years. But now that you have this revelation arms you to be able to fight to win. God bless you.